Good day, YouTube, and welcome to another Tips Beer Bomb 420 Energy Review. Yeah, we're reviewing an energy shot today. Now, oh my goodness, I know energy shots aren't the best tasting energy product. I know the companies try and say, oh, you're getting your bang for your buck. Like energy shots, sometimes you'll find some that cost less than the cans, but normally you're paying like the same price as the energy drink cans and bottles, or you're paying more. But the companies try and say, oh, bang for your buck, you get everything in a lot smaller amount, and what have you, and you get all your effects a bit quicker. But it'd be nicer to have more to drink, and take your time with it and what have you. But anyways, and then we know some energy shots taste not all that good or fun. Mind you, by the time I get my hands on some of the products are already like expired potentially, or the company has changed the bottle look and changed the formula. Because I've actually drank somewhere I found out later that whatever the new versions are, or newer versions, there's like caffeine differences and stuff. But this isn't like an expired energy drink or nothing. It's one that still exists out there. Um, there's also an extra strength formula, but I heard with the extra strength formula, they took a couple of the B vitamins and really hardcore put the B vitamin in it. Like, sure, B12 is good for you, but I hear it's supposed to have something like 8,333% of it. Now I'll let you know. One day, I randomly in the grocery store found by the cash register just sitting there, one flavor and one only of a guayaki yerba mate energy shot. And I reviewed it on this, and the review should still be on this channel, I'm pretty sure. But it had something like, I think, 1,200 200% like B12. Like it had in the thousands rates of B12. Guayaki says that their shots are their worst tasting product because of the super high levels of shots. And I have to tell you, the high level of B12 gave my right hand a little bit of like a warm burning feeling, and I had like 2 moments of like a little bit of heartburn. So I didn't taste good, so I try to avoid things with super high B12 levels percentages, right? Just because it like, gives me some pain. So I just picked up the original because it's like, I don't have like the new monsters here to try out, or there's a lot of energy drinks not out this way. So it's like, I guess on to another energy shot. So we have Worx Energy. Whoop-de-doo. It's the original formula. 0 calories, hours of energy, increases performance, fast acting, long lasting. Now, word has it, I can't guarantee you this, but supposedly, Henson, the people that do Monster, are the ones behind this, supposedly. It just tells you to drink 1 per day. Has all that stuff about, oh, who should be drinking these things. Taurine, 624 milligrams. It's a little hard to read this. Where are we? Vitamin B6, 400 milligrams. Or no, sorry, 40 milligrams. B3, 30 milligrams. The folic acid is 400. And vitamin B12, 500 milligrams. 200 milligrams of caffeine. So this just doesn't have the extremely overdone B12 and 1 or 200 B vitamins. Citrus smell kind of, orange smell kind of, by like a powdery way. But before I got that, there was like paint, nail polish kind of smell that some of those kind of shots have sometimes. So I'm going to pour an ounce out and sip on it for this review. It's kind of more orange camera-wise, but it's more of that yellow kind of color, like generic energy drink kind of. Ah, it's no worse energy shots. I didn't choose. How do I explain this? I don't know how to explain this shot. I really don't. It's nothing to write home about. Like, it's not trash, but just there's nothing there really to write home about. Well, with it having 200 milligrams of caffeine and it's 180 milligrams more than 10 per ounce because there's the 2 ounces and it's not 20 milligrams. But so it's probably going to have this strong moment of energy, and then it's probably going to mellow out and just probably last a handful of hours. So the only thing to write home about with this is probably the caffeine kick. Too early to say anything about it. Plus, I won't notice most of the kick till the video's over. But taste wise, yeah, I guess it's got a bit of a sour bite to it, but it almost tastes like the smell as well. I don't know nail polish or glues or anything tastes like, but I'm gonna say it almost tastes something like that. To go with just a little bit like a sour berry or sour chemical taste, or I don't really know. But I'll just say, um, it's that the Happy Planet Energy Shot is healthy and good for you, and I would recommend that over this. But this would get recommended over some of the other shots I've reviewed. It's leaving my lips kind of like, dry and boring. Something there has a sour bite a little bit. And then you got all that crappy chemical typical taste that I find I've tasted before in some other energy shots. So it's kind of something like that, or like that, just because it's just kind of boring and nothing too delicious or exciting. So it's not that's nowhere near the worst shot I've had, but it's nowhere near the best shot I've had. So it's just okay, and I guess the kick's gonna be strong for a little while. Worx energy.